Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle, back with our pandemic projects. And just in case you thought I was running low on some, I found some. There was a Facebook Marketplace post out there. A fellow that is trying to downsize, get rid of some of the reels that he had. And I was fortunate enough to pick up a box so that I can continue doing these pandemic projects for you. Not that I was running low. I'm kind of surprised by how many reels I have laying around the shop that are projects, but let's take you through a few of those. If there's one of these in particular that you want to see ahead of the others, just leave that in the comments, and we'll try and do our best to do that one earlier on in the project progression there. So I bought 7 reels, and let's show them to you. They were relatively inexpensive. They were under $100, and so they averaged about $10 a reel or so. And we'll get started. So here's one. It's a Cardinal. It's an Abu Garcia Cardinal. It's a 752. It's a rear drag reel. It's the smaller size. These were made in Japan, and not certain when the dating was on it, but I've got it with the box. It's a beautiful looking reel. It has the rear drag. It has the push button top. It has a nice solid casing to it, and sounds like a nice solid reel all around. And if any of you have this one out here, we'll take it apart and I'll show you how it works. So that's a project that will be forthcoming. I have its bigger brother, which is the Cardinal 754, and kind of unusual with buying something at a flea market, not that you actually get the original box, but we did here. So that's all the better. We don't have the original paperwork inside, but we do have the box. And so here's the larger version. This is the 754. And again, nice solid reel all around. The rear drag is what controls it. Okay, we're in pretty good shape with the rear drag, and nice operation. So 754 Abu Garcia Cardinal. Always tough to get it back into the box, isn't it? Looks like I'm not the only one that had that problem. So we can do this one more time here. There we go. All right, so we have 2 Abu Cardinals. They're 754 and 752. Here's a big old one. This is a Hurricane. It's a Hurricane XL 70. Typical of like the late 1980s, early 1990s when the graphite reels were starting to come in, kind of like a big old Shakespeare sort of a thing. You can always tell square bodies were kind of the first wave of these graphite reels. The Hurricane, I think, was in the same manufacturing plant as Olympic. I could be wrong. Japanese reel. This one was made in Korea, yeah, so they probably moved it over to Korea at that time. Just a big old thing that you would have found in what I call a department store sporting goods section, tied on a pole, made as a combination. This one's still going, so we'll take you apart, and again, if you have one of these, you'll learn how to tune it up, and if not, you'll get a little history lesson about the circa 1980, 1990 graphite reels. All right, one of my favorite reels around. This is the Daiwa. It's missing a side plate here. It's the Daiwa RG 1300. It's a nice size reel. Now most of the RG series and the AG series and the AS series and all of that were metal cases. This one is when they moved them over to the graphite case. So again, in the 80s, possibly 90s. So take a look. We'll try and find out a little bit more before we do this reel. But the Daiwa RG 1300, and all of these reels are working. I kind of tested them before I got started here. And then here's a Quantum. This is a Quantum Micro. It's an MS00. It's a smaller stream pond reel. It doesn't hold a lot of water. It's an ultralight, or a micro in this case. We did one of these. We did a Quantum Ultralight, so I'm not sure if I'll do this. They're kind of the same basis for the reel, but possibly we'll do that if we run out of reels, which I don't think is anything that's imminent. All right, and then we have a Shimano. This one's the B-Mag 1000. It's a single ball bearing reel. Works nicely. Little bassing bait caster, and we'll take this one apart. Nothing wrong with these. Here's one of the first bait casters I ever owned. and I enjoyed this one thoroughly. This is an Ambassador 1000C. It's the Abu Garcia. It's early version, bait casters, nice metal casing, and for those of you that like the Ambassadors, there you go. We'll do this one, and again, they're all fully functional. So for under $100 for the 7 or 8 reels, I think I did okay. And then this one, I'm interested to see this one. This one is tagged as broken. When I was talking to the fellow, he told me that the drags don't work. So they said no matter how hard you tighten this down, you're just not getting good pressure on it. So we'll try and address that. But this is a very smooth reel. It's the Quantum Catalyst. Looks like PTI or something like that. It's an 8-ball bearing reel. It's very smooth. Quantum, of course, is part of that Zebco group, Zebco, Rhino, Van Staal. And we'll take this apart and see what we can do with it. So there you go. We have the Ambassador 1000C, the Quantum Catalyst. We have Quantum Micro. We have a Shimano B-Mag 1000. We have a Daiwa RG1300. We have the 70 size Hurricane XL70, and we have 2 of the older rear drag reels, the Cardinal 752 and 754. And we're going to make these pandemic projects. Again, the whole lot didn't cost much. I told the fellow right out of the gate, all I'm doing is really buying some stuff to make pandemic projects out of. So if you're interested in seeing one of these or all of these, let me know the order that you'd like to see them. I'll be happy to take them apart and make a video on it and try and keep us entertained during that. So while this pandemic continues, please stay in, stay safe, stay smart, and we will get through this. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Thank you for watching.